I don't know if anyone can hear me. Just let me know if you can hear me in the comments. Okay, you can hear me? Cool. Thank you. I might have nailed it without the help of Mrs. P. I didn't think it was going to work. So I'm pretty stoked that I got this one correct. Welcome to those that are joined. What are we up to? 18. Thank you for taking the time. I'm on dad duty tonight. Mrs. P is playing netball, so I have my baby monitor here, keeping an eye on my daughter, and she is sound asleep, so that is very good. And I'm having a sneaky vodka or two. Cheers. So what is everyone up to lately? What do we got here? What do I charge per jet? I don't like to talk about pricing, to be honest. I have a minimum 1 hour charge for a drain clean. And then after that, I charge in 15 minutes lots. Depends on what it takes. So generally, if it's pretty easy and straightforward, it's done in an hour or around an hour. The ones that take a bit longer, they just take longer. So, it is what it is. I have a pretty good work ethic. I just want to hook in and get it done. I'm not there to play games, but I do like to be thorough and try and give the customer as much information as possible so they understand what's going on. Show them what I can see. Evening, Sue. Evening, Cheryl. Thank you for reading my article. I do appreciate it. David. Evening, sir. You're always in the comments, mate. Dan, how are you? DJ, hello. Love the vids. Thank you. Wolfgang, you've been waiting for this one. Well, here it is. I'm here in person in my own home. This is where it all happens, in the little office. Mrs. P is normally sitting there doing what she has to do. And I'm normally sitting here doing what I have to do. And I'm asking her questions to help me solve my problems. And she's telling me to leave her alone so she can focus on what she's doing. So this is where a lot of it happens. Southeast Queensland virtual tours. You were waiting patiently. And yes, I have been on the south side lately, but not for work. I have got a job at Ipswich Way. Like I said, a camera job I have to go look into with a septic. I was going to try and do it this week. I just ran out of time. I don't have relatives in the UK, no. If I do, shout out to my relatives in the UK. I've never met them. Yeah, it's tax time for all of us, mate. And new financial year. Let's start again. I'm waiting for my tax bill. Definitely not looking forward to it. Hi, Sue. Oh, excellent. Thank you for finding the channel. And I'm glad you enjoy it. There's over 200 videos there. The channel's been up and running for a bit over 12 months. Maybe 18 months. So yeah, there's been quite a bit. I've been quite busy putting out the video, so there's plenty there to watch. So I'm just going to read the comments and kind of answer a few as I go through. As long as no one's rude to me. If you're rude to me, I don't get upset very easily, so don't worry. The home office is good. It's pretty compact and small, but it is what it is. We have plans. We just need to execute those plans. So it will happen. Hello, Mark from England. Mate, I'm very good. Very good. I'm procrastinating tonight. I was actually meant to be making the video that comes out on Monday morning. Mrs. P is at netball, so I'm looking after my daughter. If I have to disappear at some point, I have to go see my daughter. But she is sound asleep. She's just moved and rolled into a different position. So nice one, William. You never thought you'd be watching shit videos. Awesome. There's plenty of them. And there's also plenty that don't get uploaded because you just can't make a video out of them. That's why I've been trying to do a couple of shorts lately, just give you little snippets of bits and pieces. Do I have relatives in Wollongong area? No, not that I know of. I have got relatives spread out all over Australia on the east side, but yeah. Favorite band? I'm pretty boring. I don't listen to much music these days. I used to when I was younger, in my 20s and stuff like that. As I've got older, I kind of have different interests and different focus. So I don't even listen to the radio when I'm driving. Very rarely do I even have the radio on. I use that time to sometimes I might have a podcast going that I might want to listen to. But I use that time as just time out between jobs. So I don't listen to a lot of stuff, mate. I don't even watch TV. We have maybe 2 or 3 TVs in this house. I never turn it on. I turn it on for my daughter so she watches kid stuff. But yeah, I don't watch TV. Yeah. I don't see the point watching TV. Where were we? I hope I get $2,000 in tax back this year. That would be nice too. Hello, Germany. We've got 68 people on here. That's not bad. Drain Addict had 1,500. So let's see if we can, the competitive side of me, let's see if we can top Drain Addict's 1,500 viewers. I doubt it's going to happen. I actually don't drink much too. If you're curious why I'm having a vodka, is probably just to calm my nerves and relax while I'm chatting to you guys. I don't drink very often. I haven't even been drunk since I've been drunk and had a hangover since 2014. So yeah, I'm not a big drinker. I'm 3, 4, and that's kind of it for me. Thanks, Mark. The best drain video. What's the best drain video? I'm not quite sure what the best one is. I meant to clear a drain on Wednesday for a lady, and she said to me, it's pretty gross and disgusting, and she feels sorry for me. And I said, don't feel sorry. I actually enjoy that. So I'm looking forward to doing that one now. I like them easy, but also like a bit of a challenge when I'm clearing drains. No, Julian, I wasn't in the military. I actually applied for, I'm just going to get another beverage. Applied for the Navy when I was 16, and I failed the theory test, so I gave up on the military. And then my family said, you can either pick a trade, be a plumber or a sparky. You pick one. So when I was kind of 15, 16, I said, oh, I'll just be a plumber. And that's kind of how it all happened. Some of my tattoos are from Thailand. I've spent some time in Thailand. Enjoyed Thailand. So yeah, some of them actually from there. You look and sound younger than 40s. Yeah, I'm like 44 this year. So a lot of people do say I look younger than I am. I still got a full head of hair, which is good. I'm losing a little bit because I had a daughter. So I guess that's what happens when you have kids. Nah, I'm up this time, Blair, all the time. I just don't normally do a live this time. I normally just do a random live throughout the day. I'm not someone who goes to bed early. I go to bed normally a bit later. 10:30 to 12 is kind of when I'll go to bed. And then I start. Thank you. Thank you, DJ Kobe. I really appreciate that. Thank you, mate. I will take that $7.99 and have a coffee in Brisbane, depending on where I go. If I went to 7-Eleven, that would get me 8 coffees. So that's one every day for the week. So thank you. Yeah, so yeah, I tend to go to bed a bit later. I start generally, my first job is booked in between 7:30, 8:30 in the morning. I don't want to start any earlier. Occasionally, I have to start earlier, so I do. But very rarely. It's 7:30, 8:30, and if it's on the south side, I'm starting at between 8 and 9. I do work my own schedule. Hello, Hans. I see you in the comments quite a bit, mate. Hello. Thank you, Colin. I appreciate it, mate. No, Brett, no childhood friends have found me from my videos. Not that I know of. If they have, they haven't contacted me and told me. The time between doing a job and posting a video, it could normally be around a month. I have quite a few videos. I have a list, and that's how I do it. I just work through a list, and then I don't just pick the best ones. I like to show who I am, and I like to show all the jobs I do. So the variety of jobs. Some are easy, some are difficult. And I just want that realism to come out in what I do. I just don't want to wait around for the top job and just show it. What I do is there's a lot of variety, so I like to just showcase that. So I kind of work through some of them. If they don't make a video, I'm going to start getting snippets to make shorts for them, just for more interaction with the community. But yeah, I've got some good ones coming up. Yeah. Sometimes I'll fast track them and bring them forward, depending on situations, but normally not. I normally kind of roll them out in order because sometimes something has happened that is relevant that you might pick up on another video. So that's why. Another reason why. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct, mate. But we had rain yesterday. No, what was today? Saturday, Friday. Yeah, we had rain yesterday in Brisbane, mate. I did 2 sewer drains yesterday in the rain. So, yeah. And Admiral Gavin. The hoses are rated. The machine's 5,000 kpi. So the new direct hit nozzle that I have, it's running pretty consistently around 4,000 psi. The reaper nozzle, when it's working well, can reach up around the 4,000. The little reverse gets up around the 4,000. Sometimes the direct hit will get over 4,000 psi. So the hoses have to be rated. They're rated over 5,000. The hoses are. Have you ever failed to unblock a job? Yes, I have failed to unblock a job, and I will even show those videos where there was one where I had a sewer. I just could not get it. It It needed to be dug up, and that's what happens sometimes. That's just part of it. You can't. I'm just looking at my daughter. She's rolling around everywhere. Hopefully my voice isn't waking her up. I'm normally pretty quiet this time of the night. Yeah, that you do come across jobs, mate, that you can't clear. They just need to be dug up. There's another one where we punched a hole through it, and it was on the jump up of the council main. So we went out there. It got dug up, but it was an infrastructure problem. So they end up doing the repair. It happens. Like, there's no use pretending you clear all drains. I've had conversations with someone who told me he clears all drains, and I just pretty much called bullshit. I said, I've been doing this for a long time, mate. It just doesn't happen. There's times it just doesn't happen. Yeah, I like to watch Ollie's videos. So I don't get a lot of time to watch YouTube. I watch a little bit of YouTube. Okay, I do watch a little bit. But yeah, I do enjoy watching Ollie's videos. He's a good bloke. I've actually had a chat with him for the first time in the last couple of months. So we've had a couple of chats. We've sent a few messages together. I go to Sydney the end of this month. So we have spoken about maybe catching up and having a beer and clearing a drain or having a chat. So that could be on the cards. Nothing in concrete. It's nothing in concrete. I'm not someone who kind of throws names around there or makes stuff up, but we have had chats. So yeah, you never know what could happen if his schedule lines up with my schedule while I'm down there. All good. All good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's just the way it goes. Good afternoon, Bambadis Junction. Julian, I'm not in fantastic shape this year. If you find pictures of me in 2015, I was in fantastic shape, mate. I had a back operation in 2016 and just have not been able to get into shape at all since, due to various levels of pain, but also probably being lazy and using that as an excuse, if you want me to be honest. I have a full gym set up still. I used to be a personal trainer, so I used to do plumbing and then do personal training. Then I had a back operation, and then I just kind of stopped all my training, stopped all that stuff. So I do pretty much have most of my gym equipment still in the shed down the back. I used it yesterday. I did a few pull-ups and a few dips, not many. But yeah, it has been a struggle trying to get back into it. I would like to, one of the things I would like to do, and I'm happy to share that with everyone, is if the YouTube channel ever became big enough and could pretty much fund this, I would love to travel around the world and spend some time with all the main drain unblockers, clearing drains, talking to them about drains, learning their techniques, clearing some drains with them, and just hang out for a few days. That would be a dream of mine. Since coming on YouTube and doing drain unblocking, it is something that I think about a lot. I think it'd be pretty cool to see the community come together as one, and I think the viewers would like to see it, and it is something I would like to do. Obviously, funding is probably the main thing, and time away from family, but definitely the funding required. You know, it would cost a fair bit to travel around the world and clear drains. But we never know what can happen. You just keep chipping away at life, and if all the stars line up, then it may happen. The guys in the drain unblockers in the UK, I actually don't mind them. I don't mind them. I actually like their drain setups. They seem so simple and straightforward. They just got all these access points, and there's full of crap, and they jet it, and it's done. Not like some of the challenging ones we have to come across, but yeah, they do a good job. And I've watched their channel, and it is exploded in the last about 12 months, gone nuts. So whatever they're doing is they're doing a great job. So hat off to the drain unblockers. Keep up the good work. I think his name's Jamie. I messaged him. I don't like commenting on under my Penetrator name on other channels. It's just the way I am. Unless I've made contact with them or they've reached out to me, I tend to I don't like spamming people. That's just my personality. And I did comment on their post the other day because we're both in the same article. So I just wanted to congratulate them on the article and the work they do for the drain unblocking community. It's fantastic. Let's scroll down. I've been rattling for a little bit. We've got 100 people on here. We need to get another 1,400 people to try and compete with Drain Addict. I should have told Ollie I was doing a live. I didn't even tell him. I only just randomly thought of it. I was honestly meant to be making a video for Monday, and I just decided not to. DJ Kobe, mate, I was driving to the Gold Coast about a month ago, and I was just in my work truck. I didn't have a trailer on me, and the traffic was like standstill. And this guy pulled up beside me, and he pointed at me like, "Wind down your window, wind down your window." I wound down my window. He goes, "Are you the Penetrator?" And I said, "Yeah, mate." He goes, "Awesome." So some random, I don't even know, must have recognised my vehicle and see me on the highway. So if that guy is watching this, shout out. I wish I had some merchandise or something with me to give you on the day, because I would have just given it to you, because that was pretty cool. Yeah, I need to get that soap on the road, mate. I keep talking about it, and I'm not lazy. I work heaps. I just haven't done it. That's all. It's there. The rope's there. The soap's there. I just got to get a drill a hole through the rope, and hook it up, and it's done. I should just do it. Stop making excuses. Yeah, you know it. You're 38-year-old girl looking forward to waking up to drain cleaning videos because they're exciting to watch. They are absolutely exciting to watch. I hope the drain cleaning community gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and more people come in and watch this as time goes on. So congratulations for watching this. There's nothing wrong with it. I've watched the Pakistani guys a couple of times. Yes, man, some of the jobs they have to do. But yeah, I have watched them. Cheryl Mack, my sewers in the very best shape in my personal home? Actually, no. When I bought this house, say 6 years ago, I did a CCTV camera on the sewer drain, found a break down towards the backyard under the concrete shed. I had the real estate agent there with me on the day. So what I showed him the break, and then I kind of fudged the locating noise to say the break is under concrete. And then I wrote up my own quote from my own business, submitted it to have it relined and repaired, and got that taken off the house price. So if you're ever looking at buying a house, doing a CCTV inspection is well and truly worth it. Not just a building and pest. Actually, get a bloke out there with a camera and have a look, record stuff, and you'll be surprised what you'll find. So yeah, I do have a break in my backyard. I don't care about it. I have no intentions of fixing it. If it ever blocks, I'm just going to run my jetter down there and clear it. It's nothing. But hey, I got $4,800 off the house, so it was worth it. Mary, I wear sneakers because they're comfortable. I don't like wearing work boots, like actual normal work boots a lot. I don't like wearing gum boots. They annoy me. I used to clear drains in pluggers, and I'm not kidding. Go back 2015, and before, around 2015, is when I bought my first jetter. All stormwater drains I did in pluggers because I just didn't care. So occasionally you will see me do one now in pluggers. I'm just like, I just can't be bothered putting on shoes, and I'll just clear the drain. Sewer drains I always wore shoes. Even if you wear gum boots, your socks get wet. Like, yeah. If it's clear water, I'll just wear straight sneakers, no socks. If everything's saturated, I've got multiple pairs of shoes for jobs. If I'm inside someone's house or if I'm outside in the mud, so I have all that just stashed in my car. The huntsman spiders. You no need to be scared of huntsman spiders. They're everywhere. They're not going to hurt you. Yeah, I've seen the drain guys in Korea. They have a lot of fat in Korea. Oh, man. they love to cook in fat. I give people, if I clear a drain that has a lot of fat, I give people some pointers on trying to prevent that happening in the future. I'm not going to tell you on the live, though, because I can't give away all my secrets. Okay, I need people to block up their drains. But then when they call me and they've paid me, happy to give advice. I think I've seen huntsman as big as my hand, like my palm. That's probably the biggest I've seen. It was pretty big, but you don't get scared. It is just what it is. Thank you, Kevin. Awesome, mate. Well, Jacqueline, in the last video I uploaded, there was looked like a huntsman in the 150 stormwater pipe on a bend on a nest on her eggs. So you should check that one out. She stayed there. I didn't hurt her. Just took a picture of her with the camera. Fruit inspector. The jetters. I've answered that one, but the jetter's at 5,000 cas, 5,000 psi, and then it just drops at the nozzles, and the most pressure is around 4 or just over. Depends on how clean everything is and the dowdy washer, if there's a new washer on there, but normally around 4-ish. Sydney, you've met Ollie in person. He cleared your home stormwater drain. You're a lucky man. You're a lucky man. Were you on his did he make a video? If he did, write it in the comments so we can all go watch it and check it out. like I said, I've spoken to Ollie only a couple of times now, a handful of times, and he really does sound like a down-to-earth Aussie bloke. The kind of bloke I like to talk to. Doesn't, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much. He sounds like a really good bloke. So, he doesn't sound fake. So, the way he talked to me on the phone is the way he comes across in his videos, and I like that. And that's something I try and do myself. And I've had people that know me personally have run into me, and they're like, one thing I like about you, Gavin, is I watch all your videos. He goes, what you are, who you are in person is who you are in the videos. And that is like something that's very good. You haven't kind of deviated from that. Maybe there's a snake in my backyard just the other day. Okay. I tried to pick it up and get it. So who wrote this comment? Colin Cook. I don't think I've ever been bitten by a snake or a bad spider. But there was a snake in my backyard the other day, and I tried to pick it up. So I walked out of the garage, and it came onto the concrete, and we have dogs. And I had a water bottle, so I kind of flicked it onto the concrete. And as I was doing that, it kind of wanted to fight me. and I'm trying to tell this snake to settle down. Like, I don't want to hurt it. I was just trying to pick it up because I think it was a whip snake. I don't think it was a brown snake. I'm not a snake connoisseur or a snake expert. I don't know. There's a heat of moment, heat of the battle. Snake's trying to fight me. I'm trying to move it along with a water bottle. You can go to my neighbour's yard. You can go over the back fence. But we sorted it out. We ended the battle, and life goes on. There also was a carpet snake 2 meters long in our backyard. I think maybe a couple of months ago. And Mrs. P called me. She's like, "There's a snake in the backyard. Get home." And I'm like, "I'm clearing a drain. I can't just stop what I'm doing to come and get a snake." And luckily, our neighbour, he's a good bloke across the road, come picked it up, was able to put it in a bag and took it down the road. We got some bush down the road, and they released it down the road. I'm not out to kill the snakes. I don't want them around my house. Like, I've got dogs, little kid. I don't want them around my house. They're here. We see snake skins. It is what it is. I was fishing with my mate a couple of weeks ago, and we seen a massive red belly black snake, and we nearly stood on it. It was like within a meter of us, and it was all curled up, and its tongue was flickering, and we're in long grass, like up to our knees, and we're walking along the river, and the red belly blacks love rivers, and I was trying to take a picture of it, and it just went boom off, and we crapped ourselves because we don't know where it went. It moved that quick, and but yeah, obviously we didn't get bitten by it. But yeah, they're around. There's not much I can do about them. Mavis, will you ever be doing the "I've been penetrated" t-shirts? We have thought about that. We didn't know if it was a little bit out of line. But we have thought about it. I actually have a Penetrator hat on tonight. So I normally wear this one backwards because I don't like these brimmed hats this way. I prefer to wear the Penetrator, these types of hats backwards if I'm wearing one. I've also got a Penetrator hoodie on. What else? We buy a lot of the stuff ourselves because I like to see what the quality's like. And I wear a lot of the similar clothes because I don't like to think about what I have to wear. So I like to keep things simple. What else? We have like Penetrator hood, beanie, Penetrator beanie. We got Penetrator shoes. So that's got the Penetrator. You got the toad on the front there. You got the traffic control officer and the Madball. So they're pretty cool. The only thing is, these are a size too small for me. So I'm going to have to give them to someone at some point because I want a pair that fits me. I need the next size up. But yeah, we have like all different types of merchandise. Mrs. P does it all. She organizes all that stuff. I don't know much about it. She just does it. So I actually, if Mavis, if you put that in the comments, I actually screenshot that and texted to her the other day or yesterday and said, hey, someone wants this. So she may have already done it. I don't know. You jump on and have a look. Oh, and I've got multiple Penetrator shirts, multiple of them. So if you ever see a bloke in Brisbane walking around with a Penetrator shirt on, it's probably me. Dun, dun, dun. Her babies didn't go away. Fighting a snake is cool. It wanted to fight me. I didn't want to fight it. I was just trying to pick it up. I was trying to get it. I've actually never picked up a live snake. So I just thought I'd have a crack at doing it. And I'm like, please don't be a brown. Please just be a whip because they won't kill me. And but he was quick. He was quick. He was angry. I was calm. I told him to think it long and hard about his decisions. But yeah, so he just wanted to fight. Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Thank you for the donation, mate. And I'm glad you love the videos. And cheers, mate. Thank you very much. This shoe, I think it's a size 9. It's a men's USA size 9, but I think I need a size 10. So we got it wrong. It happens. I'm not too stressed, but they're here. I'm either going to give them to someone I know or I haven't worked it out yet, but they're brand new. All I've done is put them on and went, they're too tight. The tune is Rome. What is it? I'd have to get on the thing. Hold on. I'll get on YouTube. I'll find out what the tune is. Give me a second. Because I typed it in here. Trip to Roma is the tune. Trip to Roma. So yeah, it's pretty cool and relaxing. I like it. So it's going to be in a short movie. Craig suggested it. If you're watching this, Craig, it is going to be in a short movie. I just got to pick the right one for it. Yeah, Trip to Roma is the tune, William. Hey, Paul, how are you, mate? Caboolture, that's not far away. I actually cleared a stormwater drain up at Belmere the other week. Didn't make a video, though. We made a short, but no video. Thank you, Ian Harrison. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do pride myself in being professional and having a reasonably high standard of work. It's just something I am. Something I do. Some people like it. Some people like my standard and are happy to have that standard of work. Other people not interested in that standard. And then I'm not interested in having that person as a client, a customer. At the end of the day, this is my standard of work and this is why I do the things I do. And if you're happy for that, we can work together. If not, go find someone else that works for your standard. Might sound arrogant, but It's just the way it is. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Thank you, SVC Quest from California. California. Is California in LA? I've been to LA before. Yeah, Cheryl, it's a pretty cool tune. It's pretty chilled. When we were going through the different tunes, Mrs. P said, yep, this is you. Oh, it is in California? Yeah. In LA, yeah. I've been to LA before. Briefly, I went to there for a few days. So I would have liked to go there longer. I'm just going back through all the comments. Just bear with me. Most people are fine for me to film on their property. I do. Most people are cool. Some people say they don't want their faces shown, which is fine. I respect that. I'm very respectful of kids. I don't show kids unless their parents have said, yeah, that's cool. I actually try not to even get the kids on the GoPro. I turn it down and face it away. But most people are pretty cool. I tell them, do you mind if I just put a GoPro in my mouth and record what I do? And I might talk to myself, and they like, go for it. So maybe it's the Australian culture. Just, she'll be right. Off you go. Just clear the drain. Half of my tattoos are from Thailand. The ones you don't see are all from Thailand. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'm arrogant. Some people think I do. It sounds it, but I think I'm a very straight up kind of guy. I just call a spade a spade. I don't beat around the bush. I just say how it is, and it's just the way I am. LA, yes, LA. I will be back one day. Justin from Ipswich, thank you, mate. I should be out at Ipswich Way next week. I've got a cctv, a septic line from the tank to the dizzy box. The customer thinks there could be a problem, even though it's draining. He wants me to have a look into it. Hello, Lynn. Are you from Newport in Redcliffe area? Because that's not far from me. And Newport Scarborough is a very nice area. I like that area. William George. Yes, you are from the home of the mighty drain addict and ratty, Sydney. I do like Sydney. I haven't spent much time in the suburbs of Sydney. I normally am in the city of Sydney, but Sydney's a very nice place. Paul, how are you, mate? Nice to meet you. I'm just reading. I may not be the quickest reader. I don't know what the weirdest thing I've got out of a drain. That knife that guy made was pretty cool. It's hard to say what the weirdest thing is. Talking about what I've got out of drains. So if you watched one of my live videos, I think it might have been Block Drain Live number 4. I pulled out these 2 pennies. How do I get them up there? Where's the camera? These 2 pennies, I actually pulled them out of the stormwater drain. I've ordered 2 cases to put the pennies in, and I have a plan. I don't know if I can execute this plan. But I want to put them in a case and put penetrator block drains and give them away. So someone can have their own kind of treasure out of a drain clean, out of a stormwater drain. So 2 Australian pennies. I haven't cleaned them. I've done nothing with them. They sit on my computer. I'm waiting for the cases. They've been ordered on eBay, and then I've got to work out if I can put penetrator block drains on them. I've been told I can't send Australian coins overseas. I don't know why. To me, it makes no sense. I should be able to send whatever coin I want wherever, but it's on the cards. It's something I've been thinking about doing. We're just waiting for the things to arrive. And then Mrs. P has this cricket machine. I don't know how to use it. I don't even touch it. All I know is she makes stuff with it, and she makes good stuff. So maybe she might use that to make it. We don't know yet, or we'll get someone to make it for us. So if that does happen, it will go into the comments, and a competition will be run for someone to win those. If you think it's a bad idea, tell me, and I'll just keep the pennies for myself. I don't care, but I think it could be pretty cool. No, I didn't know there was a Brisbane suburb in California. Huh. Thank you, Mark. I will keep up good work. I've tried, Cindy, all the different GoPro attachments. I just prefer it in my mouth. I do sound like I'm talking funny with it when it's in my mouth, but it gives me the ability to take it out, zoom in on stuff, move it around. I feel I've got more control over what I'm looking at. Something I had to learn from the beginning is trying to move my head so much, because you're moving your head looking at stuff when you're drain cleaning. So that's something I had to learn, to try and maybe keep my head still and just reach for what I'm trying to find. You just want the drain cleaning? That's okay, mate. If you don't like the intro, that's all good. I don't get offended. A buddy cleared a pair of 56-inch waist underwear from airplane. What are they doing in the airplane toilet? Someone's had a bit of a mishap, a bit sharded probably, and thought they'd get rid of the evidence. Hopefully their name was not on the underwear. Yeah, I've had drains that have had me beat. It happens. I don't care who you are. You can't clear every drain. You clear most of them, but some just, you got to pull a point at some point where it's just like, it ain't happening. You throw everything at it and it's just not happening. It has to be dug up. Newport, Southwest. Okay. Well, Newport's not far from me. That's why I thought maybe you live close by. Yeah, some homeowners think I'm talking to them when I'm talking to myself, and I just let them know, I'll yell out to you if I need you. Pete, the negative comments don't worry me. In the beginning, when I very first started up the channel, there was a lot of negative comments. I think people felt there was only allowed to be one Australian drain cleaner on YouTube, even though we just pretty much did the same job. And the negative comments don't worry me. I've got pretty thick skin, mate. How many drains I clear a week? It depends. I split my week up between clearing drains and just doing some small maintenance jobs. So I will clear anywhere between 5 and 10 drains a week, on average. And and then I'm just doing normal little maintenance jobs. I just pick and choose the maintenance jobs I enjoy doing. Hopefully one day I'll probably be even more just clearing drains, but it does take its toll on your body too. It does. I've had a neck operation. I got a titanium disc in my neck. I've had a lower back operation. You know, I shouldn't even be plumbing and doing physical work. So sometimes it does take its toll on its body. So it's good just for me to mix it up and do something that's a bit gentler on my body. I might, like today, Saturday, I went and changed over some taps and bits and pieces for people. So I do that. If I ever get someone working for me at some point, it'd never be an apprentice straight up. It'd be a very, very good tradesman. If I ever get to that stage, I'd then just focus solely on the drains. And that would be purely for content, cleaning the drains because I like them, but also to find dig up work because I'd then get them to do the dig up work because I don't do a lot of the dig up work. I get excited, I do some dig ups, and then my body hurts, and then I get Jacker doing dig ups. Mavis, Scarborough and Newport are pretty much the same suburb in Brisbane. Huh, interesting. Colin, I don't get okay, maybe in 2015 I had to go clear the sewer drain, and it had been just leaking sewer in their backyard like for ages. And I walked around there in my shoes, and I said to him, I'm gonna go just put on some gumboots, mate. This is a bit wet. And this bloke walked through it all with no shoes on. It was at Deception Bay. He did not care one bit. He was just walking through his own crap. And that was pretty gross. It was just leaking out of the riser. It was all over the ground. It didn't make me sick. I just thought he was a bit odd that he didn't even have shoes on. I actually went and grabbed gumboots because I'm like, I ain't walking through this guy's crap. Nah. Where are we? Give him a call, Ollie. He's live. Is Ollie live at the moment? Get out. Paul. Is Ollie live tonight? I'd be, yeah. Yeah, rain's good for business. More rain the better. We go through patches of rain. Mrs. P's coming home right now. She's walking through the gate. I can hear her. If it's not Mrs. P, it's a robber. Okay, so I hope it's Mrs. P. She's been playing netball, so maybe they won, maybe they lost. I don't know. Maybe she'll poke her head around the corner and say hello. Maybe she'll just go and have a shower because she'll be all smelly. Oh, good evening, Mrs. P.
Hello.
Did you win?
We lost by 5.
You lost by 5.
Quarterfinals next week.
Quarterfinals next week. Okay, so they lost by 5. Quarterfinals next week. I guess she's having a shower. Hidden, hey mate. If you need your drain cleared, mate, I don't like being booked out. I like to try and get jobs done reasonably quickly. If you have a blocked drain, just jump online, get my number, and give me a call. I'll sort it out for you. If I can't find the problem, if I can't clear it, I'll find the problem for you. Yeah, Cheryl. It's a blocked drain. I enjoy blocked drains. I had to get under that house and clear it. It's just the way it is.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What are you doing? Okay. Hey.
Just thought I'd shove my uniform.
Yeah, fair enough. So, hey, this is how it all works. This is life. I cleared, so my background in plumbing, I started when I finished high school, was construction, commercial plumbing. Someone's calling me. I wonder if this is a prank caller. Hello, Gavin speaking. Hello. Hello. Interesting. Prank caller. Probably the same person that let down all my tires. I had 3 flat tires the other day on my I've had 5 flat tires in 6 days across my trailer, jetting trailer, and my work car. I don't know what's going on. I forget what I was talking about too. I got sidetracked. Oh yeah, clearing drains. Oh yeah, so my background is construction, commercial, so prisons, shopping centers, high-rise buildings. That is what I did. In 2007, I sent out 10,000 flyers, and I got 10 jobs from that 10,000 flyers, just like maintenance jobs. I'd never done maintenance. I'd never cleared drains. I'd never fixed toilets. I'd never changed a tap washer. I just did new work on a large scale. That was my background. And I got these 10 jobs. I called my boss. I went into work and I said to my boss, we'll be quiet. I said, mate, can I just book a week's holiday? He goes, yeah, mate, no worries. I said, oh, cool. I said, I'll take a week off. And I thought I'll knock over these 10 jobs that week. And he called me that week and sacked me. And that's how I started working for myself. From those 10 jobs, it just, I just kept chasing more work. Back then, I used to do a lot of variety of work. A lot of variety. I even had a couple of guys working for me at one point. I did want the plumbing business. As I've got older, I just want to work on my own. And as around that time, I cleared my first drain with an electric eel, very old school electric eel. I paid $200 for this electric eel. And back in 2007, 8, 9, 10, you used to charge like $220 to clear a drain. It's pretty standard. And I paid $200 for this old electric eel. Used to push, and the cables were on the front. So I did one job, got my money back for it. I did another couple of jobs, and then upgraded to a better quality eel, which was like $4 or $5 grand. When I cleared my first drain, I enjoyed it. I really did. But then I also thought I made more money for my time clearing drains than doing some of the other jobs. So drain cleaning then was something I was always looking for. I never had a jetter back or a camera back then. They were only certain companies had that. So I had contacts with some of the companies that had that stuff. So anything that needed to be cameraed or jetted, I'd just call them and they'd come in and sort that out. So yeah, I've been clearing drains for a while. So yeah. First jetter was in 2015, but then I had a back operation in 2016. Sold the jetter to my mate because he didn't have a jetter. And I gave him like all my work because I gave away plumbing. And then when in 2019, I started getting back into plumbing. And I said to him, if I chase drains and get the block drains, and either him or one of the guys that worked for him would go clear the drain together. because I still couldn't do them at that stage. I still couldn't carry the equipment. I still couldn't pull the cables. My body still wasn't right. So we used to do them together, split the bill. It worked well. So I'd find them, we'd do them. And then once I got to a stage where I could work on my own a bit more, that's when I went and just got my own equipment again. So if he's ever stuck, he gives me a call. Same, like if I'm ever stuck, we just still chat all the time. He's a good plumber. He's probably a better plumber than me, to be honest. Oh, that's good. Ollie isn't live. I was going to say, if he's live, man, bad timing on my behalf. Let's go through these comments. Dingo Mike, I met him back in 2007. He was the first operator I used. I'm very loyal. You do a good job for me and do the right thing by me, I do the right thing by you. And I'm very loyal. If there's ever a problem and if we can sort it out, the friendship goes on. If there was a problem that couldn't be sorted, well, then we go our separate ways. But Dingo Mike is a top old bloke. When I first come into doing maintenance and doing certain things, like I came from a construction background, not a maintenance background. He taught me a few tricks about things. I told him I had these jobs lined up. He goes, mate, I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get it done. I know the plumbing side of things, but there's a few things I was unsure of. And yeah, he just guided my way through it. So I've always used him. He's my first operator. I've used other operators for different jobs, but he's my first go-to operator. He's a good bloke. He'll retire shortly, which will be sad. He's actually very close to retiring. I always got to quote an extra hour when we're doing a job together because we're always going to have a chat for half an hour to an hour before we start. but he's a good guy, so it's all good. I say righto quite a bit. That's why it just comes out naturally. I say it when I'm on the phone to someone. I go, yeah, righto. I say it to Tia. I'm not going to say her name. I say it to Mrs. P all the time. Righto. So yeah, righto is just, I just say it. I'm a Queenslander. I've been told I speak like a Queenslander or a bogan. So yeah, this is the way I talk. Uh-oh. Little P is crying. She can hear the shower running. Luckily, Mrs. P is home to look after her now. Dad can relax. My Jetta cost. Mrs. P's never been to work with me, Kathy, and Little P, she's never been to work with me. But I'm hoping as she gets older, she'll be able to see her dad on YouTube and say that's my dad. She has a shirt that says, "My dad is the Penetrator." It is pretty cute. She'll go to work with me one day. She won't work hard though. She's my daughter. I'm going to look after her. Trust me. I'm not going to spoil her. I'm going to educate her, but I will look after her. My Jetta equipment costs approximately. I can tell you how much my trailer is worth. So on my trailer, there's Jettas. There's a Jetta. I have an eel under the house still, which I don't use. I have 2 cameras. I've got multiple nozzles. I've got different things for drains. I've even just bought a flex shaft. So I've got 2 of these. One's downstairs. This just came like yesterday. And including my trailer, $45,000 easy. That's what my trailer's worth, mate. So yeah, there's a lot of equipment on there. I don't think. Yeah, I think that's fair. That I can tell you that. Yeah, Ollie did get a few calls when he was live. I even called him when he was live. And had a chat to him. I even spoke to Ollie before he went live. He gave me a call and we had a quick chat. So yeah, his live was a success. I was glad he did it. You know, he's the top dog, mate. He's the big fish of the pond, and congratulations to him. You know, he's worked hard, and he deserves all the credit. I have a lot of respect for people that work hard. So. Sometimes I have to have a shower before I touch my family. Yeah, if I've been covered in it. Yeah. No, I wasn't self-employed when I got fired. I became self-employed when I got fired. I had no choice. Either go find another job in construction or have a crack at working for myself. And I decided to work for myself. The first 6 months was very hard. So back then, all I was trying to do was earn $1,000 a week. I didn't care about super. I didn't care about paying tax. I didn't care about anything. I thought, if I can earn $1,000 a week, this will keep my head above water, and hopefully over time it will pick up. And I did anything that came my way. I'd have a crack at it. And that's how it started. After that 6 months period, I got used to the ups and downs, the swings of it all, where you're busy, quiet with no work, busy, quiet, and build up some clientele. And then as time went on, I've stopped plumbing twice too. I went away and worked in the mines in 2012 to 2014. I just had enough of working. Went through a bad breakup and I just had enough. I wanted out. So I went away and worked for a while, then went overseas for a while. Came back 2015, set everything up within 6 months, and then had a neck operation and then gave it away. I mean, a back operation, then gave it away. And then 2019, I started doing one job a week, literally one job a week, because that's all my body could handle. Like go and change some tap washers. Then I built that up to, 2 jobs, 3 jobs. And then I worked out, okay, I can work 3 hours a day doing certain jobs where I wasn't in too much pain. And then within 6 months, because I'd set up my business before, I kind of knew which direction I wanted to go. I never even contacted people I worked for before because I thought they've already got their plumbers. I just used my strategies that I used previously and implemented them again. And within 6 months, my body was able to handle working a full day and my business was just like busy again. So having that experience behind me of how to find work has been very important. Thank you, Monty. I hope you enjoyed your lunch. Good night, trash fish. Bite my tongue. Oh, this went on for weeks. You can hear me in my videos on my tongue. It's actually quite funny when I was talking and my tongue was so sore. I was putting Bonjela on there, salt water, and nothing and nothing was working. And I'm trying to talk, and I sounded just, yeah. All good at the moment, though. Yeah, 45. Yeah. There's still a few things I want to get, though. There's a couple other nozzles I still want to get. But other than that, I think I've got everything I want. The next thing is I'm getting custom boxes for my ute, which is a couple of months away or a couple of weeks away, I still think, to get rid of the trailer so I don't have to carry a trailer for every block drain. And that's the next thing I'm working on, getting things set up. But yeah, I've got pretty much most things I want now. With Cheryl, that's the recent one. I don't know. I haven't heard back from her. I gave her a price. If she wants me to do it, I'll do it. If not, it doesn't worry me. I have plenty of work coming in. Her neighbor was pretty nice, so I don't think he would have had a problem digging it up and letting her repair it. So I don't think there's any drama there. Hello, Matt from Malaysia. Mate, if they steal my rig, it's insured. What can I do? If they really want it, go for it. It's insured. Hello, Drew. Hey, Christian. I will keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you. I do some stretching. I do stretch for my back. I have like inversion tables and stuff like that to try and stretch myself out, especially after long days. It needs to be done. Even sitting on this chair and sitting, like, just some days it's too much. Joseph, I do try and have a positive attitude. So I think it's important in life. Just like I say, is roll with the punches. Life, it can be pretty cruel, and you need to be pretty mentally prepared for what happens. So thanks, Dan. I'm glad you enjoy the videos, mate. There's plenty more to come. I've actually put in the comments, I want the filthiest, most disgusting block drains out there in Brisbane and surrounding areas. So if anyone's on here and you have it, or you know someone who has it, let me know. Let me know. Even if it's stormwater, I don't care. I want them. I want to be the man people call for these drains. So it's getting there. I enjoy a lot of my block drains, believe it or not. I don't know what the most memorable one is. I know the most painful one is when the jetter got stuck under someone's house, and I had to dig like an $800-900 hole. $800-900 hole. I had to dig 800-900 millimeter hole to find the pipe, and then eventually get my jetter out. That was the worst job ever. When your jetter gets stuck, it's a sick feeling because you know it's stuck. So, but I've gone and got jetters out for other plumbers, and I wish I recorded that to show you guys the things I do, but I didn't record it. I feel bad. Yeah, hidden. I think some of those channels, yeah, they do like free gardening and that, and they get like a crap load of views, and those views would definitely make more money than what a gardener, a mowing person would charge. I think it's a great idea. If my channel was big enough and earned a lot of money, I'd probably do drains very cheap for people. So, but I obviously can't at the moment. Like, my channel's not that big. I'm not getting the views required. I'm glad you're hooked on drain cleaning. I would love to know how to get more people involved in watching the drain cleaning space. Have one or two ideas. I don't really know how to execute them. Once again, it comes down to money and time. But if we could get more people on board, like, yeah, there's new drain cleaning channels popping up all the time now, like with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. I'm seeing them all the time. It's like the space is getting flooded with drain cleaning channels. So we really need the viewers now, like, to come in. There's enough people in this world, so maybe one day it will, and who knows. Thanks, Tina. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you, PSR Electronics. Peter from Berkshire, England. Thank you. Drew. Maybe it happens. Maybe it doesn't. Wish I could say it is. We just got to see. I'm in Sydney in this month, so 100% I'm in there. It's just whether or not our schedules line up. I hope it does, mate. I really do. I'd actually like to meet I'd like to meet him in person. We've had chats on the phone, and we do have some similarities other than clearing drains. I think we could get along just fine. Yeah, Dan Phoenix, I go over the south side. For block drains, I go anywhere for block drains because I enjoy them. My general little maintenance is more over the north side, unless I'm already over the south side, and sometimes I get talked into doing the job while I'm over there. Normally for someone I've done work for before, and they're lovely, so I don't mind doing it for them. The best jokes are bottom floor pans with stacks above and blows out. Are you a drain cleaner, Wesley? Or are you just a good viewer? Oh, hey, babe.
Yeah.
This needs to go on charge.
I'm in my garment.
Little P's monitor is beeping. Thank you. Yeah, Dan, that was a nightmare of a job. Absolutely. That is the worst job I've ever been on for drain cleaning. 100% the worst job. 100%. Right. He never even called me back to finish it off. Maybe he didn't like me. Maybe he thought I was useless or something. I have no idea. But it was honestly the worst job. Those roots were so thick that the one where the jetter got stuck. You know, where I'd dig the hole and get it out. Yeah, like tree roots don't grow like that overnight. That has been blocked for such a long time. And the longer you leave it, the harder it is. And especially in 90mm PVC, if it's squashed and bends, you can't get your bigger nozzles up there. Like, it is challenging. Yeah, I think a lot of us have back issues. And I think it comes down to luck. Some people are lucky and they don't. Some people are unlucky and get a lot of back issues. Just the way it is. Just got to roll with it and hopefully get through. The toad is right here. The Queenslander toad. We won the first state of origin. We lost the second. We probably win the third. The statistics say whoever wins the first generally wins the series. Queensland should beat the Cockroaches. Queensland is the cane toad. New South Wales, Sydney, Cockroaches. If you don't watch State of Origin, that's why. Yeah, Mike. I really appreciated Drain Addict giving me a shout out. That meant a lot. Work ethic, just work hard and the right people will notice you. And when he noticed me, it was a nice moment. Like I said, I never ever commented on his. I don't even think I commented on any of his videos, even under my personal name, just in case there was some kind of correlation, let alone under the Penetrator name. I just didn't want to think I was spamming him trying to get subscribers. That's just not who I am. But when he gave me a shout out, yeah, that was a good moment. Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, mate, I'll just keep chipping away and just working. Yeah, one day. Yeah, I don't know how you got the state of origin in WA. It makes no sense. It shouldn't even be in Melbourne. It should just be Queensland, New South Wales. But I don't know. We were camping when it was on, so we didn't even watch it. No, because we couldn't get it where we were. I think the hoarded channels are getting a lot of attention now with cleaning them up. I don't know what you mean, Cheryl, the hoarded channels. If you comment on that, I'll read it when I get down a bit lower. Musafa from Iran, welcome. If I ever get your name wrong, don't worry. My English is not the best. I failed English. It's okay. What's that? When I first met you, yes, I spelt your name wrong. Yes. When I first met Mrs. P, I always spelled her name wrong in her text. And she's still with me. And she just said, I spell everything wrong. I can't help it. Yeah. So Mrs. P has set up her own YouTube channel, to be honest. It's called 9 to 3. So if you got a pen there, or if you're in front of your phone, NYN2 THREE 9 to 3, school teacher. She's a school teacher, 9 to 3. She reads kids' books. She has a clothing line exclusive for teachers. And she's been working hard on that. That's what that microphone is over there, because she jumps on my software that I use to make my videos, changes all the settings. That's why my video was all over the place, I reckon. That or an update. And then she makes her own videos and uploads them. So she's got a good work ethic too. So she's going well. And if you haven't checked out her channel, jump on. If you like kids' books, she's pretty good at reading. She speaks nothing like me. She actually speaks proper. I speak like a bogan. Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll chat to you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning. Love you. Bye. Go the Blues. I don't think they'll win, mate. I'll have a bet with you if you want. If I can trust you that you'll pay me, I'll have a bet with you. I've had work experience kids with me before. So I've had one that's been really good, William. He was a top bloke. He got a job, and if I was in a position to put someone on, he is someone I would have put on. I've had other work experience kids, absolutely useless, and they cost me time. So they do a course and they have to do 80 hours of work experience with a plumber. One kid couldn't even undo a tap fitting. He's 21. He couldn't even undo like a hose tap fitting. And he tilted me that much. I'm like, I can't handle this kid. So I just made up some excuse and said, mate, I've got no work. You'll have to just hang 5. And then I just signed him off early. Like, he's got no chance. He'll never be a plumber. You know. But these days, I haven't really been taking on a lot of work experience. Just yeah. If you get the right one, I'm more than happy to. I got asked to take on a first year, and the bloke just said to me, he's not the best. And you're like, I can get him to hold the GoPro for me. Chrissy, righto. I'll see you when I get there. And wash my elbows. Yeah, I need to wash up to my elbows. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Mark, thank you. To be in the same class as Drain Addict is an honour. Yeah. Cheryl said night, Mrs. P. I haven't seen that song that Nobody Likes a Bogan. I might have to Google it and check it out. So, thank you, Drew. Thank you. I just have a good work ethic, mate. I don't think I'm anything spectacular. I just want to showcase what I do. Okay? You got to give your kids the best chance. Correct. Yes. $55, love to tag along and help out. Ain't afraid of no dirt. It's not the dirt you got to worry about. It's the other crap you got to worry about. Dirt's easy. Dirt's the fun part. Getting sprayed in the face with crap and that salty taste is never fun. Nine to 3 online with Mrs. C. Hey, are you on the chat? Cheryl, Mrs. P just said thank you for saying good night. She's jumped on the chat. She said she's going to bed, but she's actually on her phone. Yeah. Hello, Chris. Hello. So we got up to 112 people. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. 113. It just keeps growing. Cheers. Thank you. Mrs. P's channel is 9 to 3. So NYN, the number 2, THREE. That's her channel. So it's only relatively new, but she is very good at reading books. I'm not the best at reading books. I would never do a book reading channel. I can do 3. I mainly do like maintenance and drains. So on standard, like 3 jobs is comfortable. 4 easy jobs. The other day I did a hot water system, so sometimes I might only do 1 or 2 jobs. So if you're looking at an average, probably 3 jobs a day is what I do. I tend to book out my mornings and I keep my afternoons free for emergencies or if I don't have an emergency, I start ringing around of my list of jobs and see who's available and go do those. How are the team? Like I said, the toad is here. Traffic control officer. I'll turn this down. No, that won't work. Traffic control officer, the toad. We'll see if he sits up here. Nah, did not balance. Toad, traffic control, Madball. The team is here. I have a surprise though for those that have hung around. She's hijacking my live. What are you doing? So I haven't posted this video yet, and I don't know if I want to spoil this video. This is a very touching video, okay? I never knew clearing drains would have like an impact on people, okay? And this video is maybe a month away, so if you're on this live, you're going to get a little heads up or something. I did a job for this guy who watches me on YouTube. His son is 4 years old. His son is Saxon. I'm allowed to mention that because he said I'm allowed to. And his son is a big fan of Drain Addict, a big fan of myself. And when you see this in the videos, you know I'm up to where we're up to in the videos. But he gave me his favorite dinosaur. This 4-year-old boy gave me his favorite dinosaur. And this dinosaur's name is the scary Penetrator monster. I didn't know if I wanted to show it yet or not, or if I wanted to wait to the video. But those that are on the live, when you see the video, it'll all start to come together. That's why I said I don't like to always fast forward videos. I like to kind of do them in stages. But yeah, the scary Penetrator monster has been part of the team for a while, and that's from Saxon. So thank you, Saxon, if you're watching this. I never thought clearing drains would have that type of impact on someone. So yeah, special moment. Special day for him, special day for me. Max, you just woke up in California weekend. Love the videos. You're up at 6:45 on a Saturday. I'm never up at 6:45 on a Saturday. Okay, maybe sometimes. I will get that other soap on the rope. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Beaver, yeah, it is adorable. I think I'm a subscriber to 9 to 3. Hey, do I subscribe to your channel? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm a subscriber. I come home and listen to her read the books. So, yeah, she subscribes to me. She has access to everything. I've access to nothing. Awesome, Joseph. Yeah, Chrissy, it was very special. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that video. It's like a month away. It's a special video. So no, I have the same partner. I've had the same partner for a while. Thanks, Chris. Awesome. Yeah, Saxon's dad was on last week's live when I was at Round the Fire and I had no one else to talk to. So I will do that soap of the rope. I should do a live soap on the rope so you know it's done. Edison, thank you very much for the donation. Absolutely awesome, mate. I really appreciate that. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. Come on, let's get these likes up there and these viewers. I said, let's try and outdo Drain Addicts. 1,500. I've still got a long way to go. I don't even know 1,500 people. Yeah, I'm having a few drinks, babe. She's in the other room watching me. I'm up to my third one. I'm going to probably have one more after this, and that's my limit. I'm drinking this double lemon vodka. But it's Saturday night. I should be allowed to have a couple to unwind, and it's relaxing me while I'm talking. You can't find the 9 to 3 channel because you're spelling it wrong. It's NYN2THREE. It's there. Oh, I missed the comment then, Cheryl, if he said Saxon loves his cat. He ruined the cat. He wasn't meant to say that. We sent Saxon a cat as a thank you. Yes, we did do that. So yeah, that's all part of the video when it comes out. You're all getting an insight of to the Penetrator, the videos that I'm working on and what's going on. Yeah, the scary Penetrator monster. He makes the appearance, don't you worry. Awesome, Edison. I'm glad you enjoy watching the videos, mate. And always, Drain Addict is always good. I watched his today. He did a stormwater one today. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. He pulled out roots. He got the drain flowing. He did a good job. I rate it. So I look at people's work ethic when they do a video and how they go about doing it. I have my own way of rating people on YouTube. So when it comes to drain cleaning, so yeah, he does. He did a good job today. If you're watching this, Ollie, or if anyone ever says it, yeah, all good, mate. You did a good one today. There you go. 9 Barbados Junction typed at 9 to 3 is the channel name. No, wrong, Brisbane. Look up a couple of comments. NYN2, the number 2, THREE. Oh, man, she's going to end up with more subscribers than me. We got a competition going on here, and I said she can't outdo me. So if she ends up with more subscribers and more viewers, I'm going to be upset, okay? But thank you for joining in on her channel. She should really appreciate it. And if you have kids and you don't want to read to them and you just want to get them to listen to a teacher's voice, just hit play. It's actually quite good. Like, yeah, she speaks very well. Give her credit. And her work ethic is second to none. You know, she works, she does all this other stuff. Man, her channel's going nuts. She's in the room laughing. I did not do a live to promote her channel. I did a live to talk about drain cleaning and myself. But thank you all. We do appreciate it. Honestly, we're just your normal Aussie people. Just Yeah. Yeah, I seen the Sewerman had one where they had to drain a football field. I haven't watched it yet. I've just highlighted it to watch it because I want to see him drain this football field. I think it was them. Fast food napkins, yeah. They will block drains. Paper towel, anything like that can block a drain, especially if there's a lip. It'll get caught. I accidentally flushed a baby wipe down my drain the other day. But I don't care if it gets blocked. I'll just clear it and maybe make a video out of it. Maybe I should just grab a packet of wipes and put them down my toilet so I can make a video pulling out wipes. Joseph says, good on you, Mrs. P. Diane is here. You're always in the comments. Welcome. Yeah, the Palms have plenty of wipes. They must use a lot of them over there. They mustn't like toilet paper. Correct, Beaver. Teachers do not get enough credit. The good teachers don't get enough credit. Mrs. P is right up there as one of the good teachers. Yes, she is. She's very passionate about her kids, and she wants best for them. She has a lot of extra training and skills in dealing with kids with learning difficulties. So she's very good at that. She hasn't been able to correct my difficulties yet because they're ingrained and I'm too old to change. But the young ones, she's good at it. Yeah, it is a team effort. It's evening in here, Jacqueline, and we will have a good evening. Thank you for joining. Wet wipes are the worst, but they do make good content. So one of the questions I do ask when I get called up about a block drain is, has anything gone down there, i.e. wet wipes? And if they say yes, my enthusiasm just does go up. I'm like, oh, yeah, wet wipe drain, cool as. But, yeah, it doesn't always end up like that. Oh, it is a great video of the cricket field. Yeah, I will watch it then over the weekend. It will be on my list to watch. Good on you, Brett. I love it. You keep using them so you can get Ollie out there to get them in. Just use a packet, mate. All you got to do, don't skimp on the wet wipes. Get a whole packet and just jam him in there. And then let him know. But when you speak to him, tell him you spoke to me and I referred him. I owe him one. So COVID. Far out. We can't talk about COVID on this channel. It helped work and it didn't help work. One of the reasons why I set up a YouTube channel is because my business is not virus proof. And I was looking at different ways to grow my name and earn money. So thank you, COVID. You've helped me expose myself. She's married. She's not married to me yet. She's, maybe we're engaged. Maybe she could be. Pretty much. I call her my wife when I speak to some people. Then I realize I'm like, we're not even married, and I've called her my wife. Thank you, G. I appreciate that. I try and be a good person. Yeah. Edison, very rarely do I get people that aren't satisfied. I'm very, very picky and choosy who I do work with and the type of work I do. I try and avoid those types of people where I think there'll be dramas. I have a pretty good intuition on people. And if I get a vibe that they're trouble, I'll just say no to the job. I don't need the job. Obviously, everyone has had altercations with people, but I'm very approachable. And I say to people, if there's a problem, you just call me. Call me, text me, let me know, and I'll sort it out. If they start swearing at me, raising their voice, getting out of line, they've pretty much got no chance, because if they can't prove I've done anything wrong, like I'm by the book. Everything I do is just by the book. And I do that to avoid altercations, and also just using intuition with people to avoid it. I don't like drama. I'm too busy working to have drama. So it is, that is a skill I have. I'll give myself some credit there. Just reading comments, reading. When he gets a hat. I reckon if you just grab a packet of wipes and flush them, you'll have a blocked drain. If you're in Brisbane and you block your drain with wipes, I'll give you a hat and a pair of shoes. You just call me and tell me. Okay? Trust me. I'm a man of my word. I don't make stuff up. I haven't. I've had 3 drinks. Yeah, I don't mind giving stuff away to people. Yeah, roads. There are a lot of people that are. I have a way over the phone trying to eliminate the troublemakers. I've made some mine that are always dealing with troublemakers, and I've been in business for quite a while, so I have strategies in place, and I try and give them advice, but they don't always want to take it. And it is to try and get rid of the troublemakers. You don't need them. They just cause extra drama. You know, I could be out there earning money, making money, which is the idea of business. I don't need the drama. So I'd rather sit at home and not earn money than have the drama. Roads, I don't talk about pricing over the phone, mate. Of what I charge. I know my pricing is fine. I do. I actually had a lady ask me the other day. She goes, "How much do you charge over the phone?" I said, I don't talk about it over the phone. And she goes, "I've had 2 quotes to clear drains, $800 and $900." I'm like, wow, okay, fair enough. I said, what I'll do is I'll send you a link to my YouTube channel, my Google reviews. Have a look at that. And if you want me to come out, just let me know. The next day she calls me and she goes, I'd like you to do the job. I said, no worries. She goes, is your price anywhere near the $800-900 for a sewer drain? I said, things have to be really bad if I'm charging you $800-900. Okay, that's all I'll say. The prices in Brisbane are different to prices in Sydney. It depends on the market. Depends on the areas. It's very hard to charge flat rate, especially for stormwater. Sewer, you can kind of do it. Stormwater, it's very hard. Like some take hours. You know, and if you charge $300 and you were there for 3, 4, 5 hours and you're earning less than $100, there's no point being there. That's just the reality of it. Correct, Beaver. Drama loses you money. Yeah, I do look younger without the beard. And yes. So someone just sent me a text. Sydney Ward, new campaigns for wipes. Are you watching my live? If you are, just give me a thumbs up in the comment. I'll have to look at that later. I'm gonna take my glasses off to read my phone. I'm gonna have my glasses on to read my computer. Old age, okay. What was I saying? Yeah, drama, no good. Yeah, once a year I normally grow a bit of a beard. I get lazy. Mrs. P cracks it because I have a beard. She doesn't like it. And then I get bored with it. Then I shave it. So it's just like I don't feel like growing one at the moment. It's winter-ish. It's not even that cold, but it's winter-ish. But I don't feel like growing one at the moment. Yeah, price vary in each state. Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed. Okay. I'll give you some advice. You do not want to save water on your toilet. You want to flush as much crap and paper away as possible. If you want to save water and be water efficient, you save it at your taps, not at your toilet. Allow as much water into your system as possible to flush it away. The amount of blockages that are caused by water restrictions in toilets is just ridiculous. Okay? That's coming from a plumber. Coming from a bloke that does it. Just happens all the time. Save water elsewhere if you're water efficient. People answering on the other and call you by your first name. Yeah, people generally know me. What are the prices in Brisbane, Cheryl, for Brisbane, in Tassie for block drains? I'd be curious to know. It is all different across all areas. Like there's no set rate. And then it comes down to standard and quality. Like I try and offer more quality and give people more information. To do that, it'll always take longer and cost a little bit more compared to the guy that just runs a jet and drops it and walks away. And then you need to call someone in 3 months to come back and do it properly. So, you know, that's just my personality. I can't change that. I need to do a good job. I need to walk away knowing I've done a good job. Plumbers in Perth become millionaires. Babe, we're moving to Perth. This plumber is not a millionaire. Trust me. Yeah. Save water use on a dishwasher. Maybe, I guess. But you still got to push it all away. You need hot water to move fat, okay? Yeah, I don't know how that guy charges $50, $49.50 to clear a drain in New York. He is amazing. Some of his jobs, they're so gross. they're ridiculously gross. But they're not jetting. In Brisbane, everyone has 90% of plumbers have jetters. Not everyone knows how to use a jetter, okay, but they have them. It's just like part of the kit required these days. But some people still eel or snake, but most of them do jets. And most of them, honestly, just drop the line. Run it down, drop it, boom, we're out of here. And then they charge you extra to come back in camera, where I jet camera at the same time for the same price. So it's a big difference. It's just so I can do a good job while I'm there and do it once. Thanks, Joe. Awesome. Go and see your 3-year-old grandson. Say g'day. They're pretty cute. Kids are. My daughter's pretty cute. She does good. You chose to be a Sparky. I chose to be a plumber. The reason was my uncle said to me, you can see shit coming at you. You can't see electricity coming at you. I went, well, that makes perfect sense. I'll be a plumber. So that's pretty much the conversation we had. Tax breaks. There are some tax breaks. I have no idea what they are. I go to work. I make videos. I do more work. Mrs. P sorts out the tax and the account and stuff and talks to them. I don't want to talk to them. They frustrate me. So I'd rather her do it. It keeps it simple, allows me to focus on what I need to do. So I've no idea. 5 minutes and they're charging $4.75. Ooh. Jetta only? Man, that's pretty steep. In Brisbane, price range is so huge. Okay, I'm not kidding. A jet price could be anywhere from $250 to $800, I reckon, in Brisbane. That is 100%. Some will include camera, some won't. That's how wide the range is. That's why I have a YouTube channel, to show people the quality of work I do, the kind of bloke I am. That's why I have Google reviews to say, go read my reviews. Like, I've got 70 odd Google reviews. I've got, between Facebook and Google, I've got like 150 reviews or something. I'm like, go read my reviews. They're all five-star reviews. Go and have a look. You'll see the type of guy I am and the work I do. But $4.75 for 5 minutes, man, takes me longer than 5 minutes to set up. Yeah, interesting. I don't know how he charges $50 to clear a drain. The prices in New York, he must do 20 drains a day. Like, nah, cool, tumbleweed. I don't dry reach that much. I go, oh, that's a bit rough. Like, I've never thrown up from a block drain. I don't think I could throw up from a block drain. Thanks, Max. You're drinking coffee, and I'm still having a vodka. I think I've got one left, and that's 4, and that's my maximum. So, cheers to coffee. Cheers to a vodka. Dan, do you work in America? Because I watch some YouTube stuff in America, and it's like the handyman in America do like everything. In Australia, handyman shouldn't be doing licensed work in Australia. No, I'm in Ippy. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm not the Sparky police or the handyman police, so I don't care what you do, to be honest. Yeah. He probably has his trade. Yeah. I know a guy who's a Sparky that is into lawn mowing. He set up a lawn mowing business. So, yeah, I don't know why in the States they mostly eel. It makes no sense. Jetting is so much quicker and easier. Like, I don't get it. It's easier on the body too. Yeah, see, if they have a minimum charge, it doesn't matter how long it takes them. But if they're there for 10 minutes and they've charged $4.50, that all they've done is punch a hole in the line, mate. If they've jetted, they haven't cleared the roots. It's like it doesn't take long to drop a line. If you've watched my videos, some aren't edited and cut from when I put the jet down to when the line drops. It does not take long. It takes longer than to camera tidy up. Yeah. Cheryl, yeah, that's what I mean, Cheryl. A lot of them do that. They charge to come out and jet and drop the line. Then they want to charge you extra to come back and camera. I just have fixed. I just put it all into one package. Like, there's no use doing half a job. I don't want to come back a second time to put a camera down and go, oh, look, you've got tree roots here. It needs to be jetted again. Like, I feel like I'm taking the piss out of the customer. I'd rather just do it right the first time and go, here, it's all done. You can see it. I can see it. Are you happy? Yes. I'm happy. Yes. We'll speak in 12 months or 2 years, or just let me know if it plays up. Yeah. I agree, Dan. I agree. Yeah, those Koreans, mate, they just love fat. They just must cook in so much fat. It just chockers the line. I've had some fatty drains, but I don't think I've ever had anything as bad as what they've had. Like, it is, yeah, it's a decent amount. And correct. My mathematics is correct. I had one left. I'm good at maths. I can count to 4. Nearly dropped it. Lucky it was empty. Okay. What are we up to in the comments? Yeah, there might be rusty old cast iron pipes, but I still think jetting would be quicker and easier if you got access down there. Maybe it's an access thing, trying to get the hoses and all that down there. Maybe it's harder. Maybe they could use an electric jet. I don't know. I love clearing stormwater drains too. Yeah, I love actually clearing any drain. But storm, I like getting the roots and pulling them out, and just it's exciting. Yeah. Beaver, nothing's free. Nothing's free, mate. It's all factored in. I've done research on a lot of companies that do drain cleaning. I understand how a lot of them work and some of the strategies they use. So. Bob, we can do a restricted electrical license in Queensland for hot water systems. I don't do gas work because when I was 19 or 20, whenever it was, I was too lazy to go put in my gas form. to get my gas license. I didn't think I'd ever work for myself, so all I do is just take it into the city, and I never did it. That's my bad. So I don't do gas work. I don't have a restricted electrical license. My reasoning is I come across times when it's good to have a Sparky look over the switchboard, and they've been able to find problems. So they've been able to find problems that probably a restricted electrical license wouldn't be able to work or fix. So I'd rather have a Sparky there do the job. It may cost a little bit extra, but that's just the way I do things. Like I said, I'm a very strict standard on how I do things. And that's my standard, and I don't change. And I do that because I don't want complaints. I'll give you a story. A guy 3 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, called me. He said, I need a new hot water system. I said, no worries. I went out there, had a look. And I'm looking at his hot water system. I said, we're going to have to, it's inside. So there's all new rules for inside. We can't have, we've got to set up different valves. It need temp valve, pressure limiting valve, have to set up tundish to run outside. I said, something doesn't seem right with your switchboard, mate. Let me just speak to the Sparky. So I gave my Sparky a call, had a chat to him. I said, mate, something doesn't seem right. Like it, So the Sparky went out the next day, and it was the actual relay from Sequeb or whatever it is was faulty. So they went out there and fixed that. So if I would have charged him to go and change over a new hot water system, he would have had exactly the same problem. I would have looked like a goose or looked like I ripped him off when I didn't. I would have just changed over the hot water system because he wanted it. But actually, I'm not a complete idiot. It didn't make sense what was happening. So that's why I use Sparkies, so they can assess that stuff. And they pick up on stuff all the time for me. And it helps either make a job run smooth or it saves the customer money. So to me, it's an important relationship we have. Christian, every job charged. I have a minimum charge, and then I just charge after that. So easy jobs will always fit inside the minimum charge. Harder jobs just take longer, and I can't see what's underground. So I've never had my jet nozzle break a clay pipe that I know of. I know plumbers out there do it on purpose to get dig ups. They're scumbags. I don't do that. Okay. I don't make up stories to say there's a problem to get a dig up. That's not how I operate. Okay. My job is to clear that drain, show them the problem, and then from there I advise them on what I would do. Okay. If it's around a house, under a slab, near the house, termites, I recommend them they get it relined. In the backyard, front yard, in the grass, give me a call in 6 to 12 months and we can clear it for you. And just do maintenance. Like, I'm pretty honest and upfront. I don't go looking for work like that to try and rip people off. That's not how I do things. Greetings, Prime Alien. Interesting name. Greetings, though. Michigan. Yes, I've hit services. I have ripped up the water leading to a water meter digging and had to get that fixed. I've had my mate's apprentice working for us cut through the live mains power from the green boy, which is a green box at the front of the house, to the house. It was wedged. There's two 90mm PVC pipes like this, and the mains was jammed up here, and he hit it with a reciprocating saw and didn't even feel a thing. And as the owner came out and said, I got no power. And we went to the trench because we were digging another trench. And he didn't even know he did it. Very, very lucky. I do a lot of service location when required, though, ever since that day, because that was scary. But I don't do a lot of dig ups anymore. If I ever get someone working for me, yeah, I will do them. Yep, that's good, Beaver. Good idea. Yep, 100% Sequest. Roots will always penetrate the pipes, mate. Once it's broken and they've got the taste for it, they're always going to grow back. There's nothing you can do about it. And it just keeps happening. See you later, Mavis. Take care. Thank you for joining in. No advantage of clay pipes. Clay pipes were just used in the old days. Everything's PVC now. You'd never be laying a house draining clay pipe at all, ever. Certain jobs I give people quotes to do repairs. So if they want me to do it, yep, there's a follow-up. And I normally don't post a video because they normally let me know pretty quickly that they want the repair done. Hudson's job, I've done Hudson for years. I was hoping there would be a follow-up, but I think he's just going to get a mate of his to dig it up. It was so close to that creek. It goes to the creek. It's like a meter deep, 1,100 meter deep from memory. I said, mate, I'm not digging this by hand. I said, I'll get a machine and we'll open it up and fix it up. He said he'll just get someone, a mate of his from his church group, who will just hand dig it. So that's where that at. I'll just wait to hear back from him. I've got a feeling he'll call me, but we'll just have to wait and see. I don't have a solution to stop the roots growing back in the pipe. I'm not a fan of chemicals. I know you can get foaming stuff. It depends where the break is, mate. If the break is under a slab, just reline it. Like, I recommend a reline company that I've known for over 10 years to everyone. I just say, just call them. Don't even ring around and try and get prices and price match. I always say to them, it's a specialized area. Just use this company. They've been doing it for years. They were doing it before the market was flooded with relining. Over 10 years ago in Brisbane, 3 companies were the only people that were allowed to reline. They were one of them. So I can go do a reline course now. Doesn't mean I have the experience to do it. So I don't do it. I'd love to do it. It looks like fun. I know I'd enjoy it. There's a lot of money setting up some of the stuff too that I don't have. But I say call the guys with experience. That's what they do. They specialize in it. Don't try and save a few $100 or even $1,000. Just get them to do it. It's crazy not to. The warranty on reline is more than PVC piping. So if it's under a slab and it's going to cause damage to your slab, don't dig it up. Just reline it. I don't understand why people don't do it. I have some plumbers that they want to dig holes and cut slabs, and it's like, you're just creating work for yourself. So you get paid. I get paid nothing recommending this company, but I know it's the best solution. It's just the way I do things. He didn't turn off the water. I had to change over a hot water system the other day, Dan, and the Sparky had to change the element to a 1.8, and because I had a 2.4 in there, and it'd work with a 2.4, but if there's ever a problem, it might trip the switch. So he said, we'll put it in a 1.8. So yeah, that's cool. But I didn't fill up the system for him. I left it empty for him so he could just change it over with no water. I'm there to help him out. We're there to work together. He's a good guy. I'm not there to make his life hard. I went and did something else and came back and sorted it out. Hello, Diane. Hello. No worries, Tumbleweed. I do like that intro too. Jason. Okay. I have come across people like that. So a mate of mine, this was years ago when I used to clear drains with a mate of mine. And he sent one of his employees, so he's paid his employee to go there and meet me there. I've met the guy there. I've gone through all the pricing with the guy. This guy kept chatting to me, like chatting for over half an hour. And he was annoying me because I wanted to get the job done. And he said, I've already paid for someone with an eel. They couldn't do this and blah, 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 blah. And I said, mate, when it comes to stormwater, and especially 90 mil, you want a jet and you want a camera. You don't want an eel. So maybe you should have done some research and found the right person. You've got unlucky. You've got the wrong person. If you want me to do the job, it's X amount of price, but you've already wasted 30 minutes talking to me. And I said to him, maybe we find nothing. Maybe it's just a pipe sizing issue and you need to upgrade pipe or split the system. And he's like, I'm an engineer. Don't tell me about this and that. And I'm like, I've only been doing this for 20 years, mate. I don't need to be an engineer to tell you that sometimes you need to split the system because the rain is too much for the pipe. And he said, okay, do the job. And I said, you know what? I don't want to do your job. Stick your job. And he said to the young fellow that was with me, Lee, he goes, Lee, I've told Gavin he can do the job. And I said, and Lee's like, I don't know what to say. And I said, Lee, I told him no. Let's go. So we jumped in our cars. Lee jumped in his car. I jumped in my car. I called my mate. Said, Brad, I'm sorry I've just wasted Lee's time and cost him money. But I told this guy to I'm not interested in doing the job because he's got a bad attitude. And Brad just laughed. He goes, you just amaze me how confident you are with things. And I said, it's just the way I am, mate. I can't help it. So, yeah, I'm not afraid, mate, of saying no. It doesn't worry me. If you're rude, I'm professional. I'm there to do a job. I'm going to give you the best advice I can. If you're rude and you speak down to me and treat me like I'm just a dumbass, your money is nothing to me. It means nothing. My phone will ring and someone will want a job and I'll just go do it. And that's my attitude. Like I said, I may sound arrogant, but I've been doing this for a very long time. And people like that are just trouble, and I'd rather not take the money from trouble people. Copper sulfate is good, yeah. I've also been told pill salt is good to put around pipes when you dig it up. I'd like a follow-up with Hudson too. I like Hudson. He's a nice guy. But yeah, it's up to him, mate. It's up to him. Brett, pill salt. Yeah. I've been told pill salt is good. Yeah. Bag of pill salt when you do a dig up, chuck it around the roots, helps. Yeah. Edison, I can't tell you how much it costs to set up my business. That's very hard because I don't know the exact figure. But I did say earlier in the chat, I'm happy to tell you what I've spent on drain cleaning equipment over the years and what my trailer's worth. So I have an old school, I should say. I'm still having my old electric eel, but I have a Jetta, 2 cameras, multiple draining heads, and they're not cheap. They could be $700 or $1,000 each, like the good ones. They're not cheap, but they do the job. Okay, and if you want to do a job properly, you need the proper gear. Also bought this flex shaft here, and I bought another one too. So I'll show you while I'm here. Just hooks onto your drill. This is for stuff in shops. I say a lot. I say no to a lot of stuff in shops because I can't get access. But you've got chains tie onto here. Oh, I got to undo the Allen key. So your chains sit on here, hooks onto your drill, and it's like a newer version of an electric eel. And there's different sizes, cables for different size pipes. So I've bought 2 of them recently for some kind of like coffee shops and stuff like that, where I can't get my Jetta in there because it'll help clear the pipe. But yeah, like I've got 2 cameras, Jettas, multiple drain cleaning equipment. My trailer itself too. I spent probably $45,000. So yeah, I don't mind telling people that. That's just what it costs to. I pride myself in probably having a bit more equipment than other blokes like me that work for themselves. Okay, that they won't have all the equipment I have. I'm probably more set up than other guys when it comes to drain cleaning who work for themselves. 100%. Just that I want to be good at it. So. Rip on. I think I got it right. I tighten with a spanner. I go through a lot of dowdy washes too because I tighten with a spanner. I don't want to lose my heads. That's all. And if there's too much of a gap, you can drop a bit of pressure. So I'd rather just give it a little nip with a spanner. That's all. There's no other reason. Some of them are cotton. They look like cotton, mate. Yeah, they really do. That video of mine where I pulled out all those wipes, that they were so thick. Like that took me hours. That job. That was on a Sunday too. Took me like over 3 hours, I reckon. That line has been blocked for so long. I don't know why they waited for a Sunday to call someone, but yeah. Joel Jebby, what about the root cutter verse, the big one for in the version? Yeah, your old school root ranger. I don't mind using it compared to the little one I have, the roto drill one. It just depends on. I don't know. It just depends. I like the little one. I don't like using the old school root ranger in PVC pipe unless I know that I've got pretty good access and there's not many junctions nearby or an IO cap or something weird where it'll get stuck. I prefer the smaller one or the nozzle that spins. That's just it. The nozzle that spins is the one that has got me stuck the most, to be honest. It dropped in a gap. The pipe on 45 junction split, and the way it split and dropped was enough for my nozzle just to drop in and as it spun all the dirt and just hooked, and I couldn't get out. And that was in the council jump up, and the council had to come and dig that up. And I had to leave my Jetta there for a week. That was like ages ago. It happens. They get stuck. Okay. But yeah, I like the little root cutter. When it needed a new insert, so all that's been replaced. And there's another version of it where it's more of a pencil. Like, so I've got the one that's not a pencil, but I want to buy the one. See, this is what I do with all my money. I keep buying jetting equipment. It's an addiction. I just want more stuff just in case. I want backup. That's why I have 2 reels. I have multiple nozzles of the same stuff. So if something is faulty, I've got the gear there to do the job. But I want to get that nozzle next. And Jetta's Edge. So Ollie, I think, buys a lot of stuff from Jetta's Edge. And that's where I bought some of my nozzles from. They're very helpful. I've even bought thermal cameras from them too. So they're in Sydney. But that is on my list to get, is another little NZ roto drill nozzle, but the pencil one. Epsom salts. Yeah, talk about Epsom salts, bathtubs, relax. Yes, Dan. When I used to train, I used to sit in bath with Epsom salts, mate. Yes. I wouldn't know, Christian. We tree roots are always going to grow. Like in areas where there's no tree roots, I guess they probably wouldn't have the same problem. But in Queensland, there's trees, so there's roots, there's broken pipes. More the better. Keep me busy. Bob Turtle Frog. Yeah, I have the Ninja Turtle juice. I don't use it often because Ollie uses it, and I didn't want to use it because he uses it. I have a video coming up where I use it, but I use the red version. To be a Queenslander, and the Queensland colours are maroon for football, so I chose just to stick with the red one, and that's coming up in a video. Yes, I do carry it with me. I don't like using it because it makes a mess and sticks to everything, and I always tip too much out, and it just goes everywhere, and it annoys me because it makes too much of a mess. But yeah, I have the green and I have the red. But the red it's in a video. It'll be in the next month. Yeah, I run it down a drain, a little bit of it. Yeah, the red juice, not the green Ninja Turtle juice, the Queenslander juice. Yeah, the Korean guys use the flex shafts. Yeah, I've never used one. Honestly, never used one. I am a big fan of jetting. Like I'll use my whippos to jet something. It's more for coffee shops and stuff like that where I can't get access that I wanted it. Good night, Cheryl. Great to chat to you again. And I'll see you in the chats and stay safe. Yep, the costs just add up, mate. That's just it. Not much I can do about it. Thank you, Max. Yeah, I do pride myself on good work ethic, and I hope my daughter grows up seeing that and takes that from me. Yep. I use the red stuff, not green. I have used the green stuff before, but I didn't record it. That's all. I just didn't want to. Okay, Brett. Okay. I can answer this question for you. Can you do maintenance on your gear, Vid? Service, pump, clean nozzles, talk about them, etc. Maybe on a live stream. The guy that does the servicing isn't interested. I've asked him if he wants to do an interview kind of thing and have a chat. He's not interested. He told me that. So the chances of that happening are zero. I didn't want to. It wasn't about trying to learn what he does. It's more to promote his business. But he's not interested. Ah, excellent. Excellent. You bought the YouTube camera. Recommended from the discount code. Thank you. Looking forward to using it. Awesome. Awesome. No, I'm glad. It's a good camera. It is my main 2 camera. I've got like a very expensive camera, like 4 times more expensive than the YouTube's camera. I never use it because it's a piece of crap. Piece of crap. That YouTube's camera is a good camera. So stick with it, mate. I snapped the cable a while back because I was a bit rough with it, but it was easy to get the parts and just change it over. So, but if you watch my videos, I jet with it and everything, and you're not meant to, and it works. Like, they are good value. I'll have to chat with Jordan about that. Good on you. Yes, I love the root cutter too. Yeah, we don't have any freezing, mate. It's winter. It's winter. I will wear like maybe a jumper and maybe tracksuit of a night time. During the day, and I'm working, I'm just in shorts and a shirt. That's just it. I start off in a jumper, but as soon as I start, it comes off. Yeah, I'd like to go meet the guys from Jetter's Edge. I've spoken to them heaps. Like, I really have over the years, like buying stuff from them. So they seem like a good bunch of people. It's pretty cool that Ollie works with them and recommends them. Yeah. I doubt a neighbor would complain about the smell. All the noise. Very rarely am I doing anything after hours anyway. Christian, do I make more money from YouTube or from my business? If I made more money from YouTube, I give you my word, I would travel around the world and meet all the main drain blockers and clear drains with them 100%. So, no, I do not make more money from YouTube. I make more money from going to work and doing jobs. Maybe one day I make it and become the Mr. Beast of plumbing and drain unblocking and, crush it. And if that happens, mate, I'll open up a whole new world to it. But until then, no, I work, mate. I work hard. I work every day if I have to. Yeah, I've done 1 or 2 videos where I've tumbleweed, where I've jetted the septic trenches. Yeah, we can get them and get them to last. The camera works well with the jetter. You need to do it together. That's just my opinion, okay? Having a camera is your eyes under the ground. Like, it just helps. Sometimes it helps pick which nozzle I'll use. Like, I can see something in a pipe that's not right. And if I stick a nozzle down there, I could probably get stuck or something goes wrong. By having the camera go down there, it just helps. It's just, they go hand in hand. It's so important. No worry, Edison. Thank you for your time, mate. I really appreciate it. Crack the lotto one day. Bob, I don't play the lotto, mate. Buckley's winning if I don't play. Fudge nuts. Penetrating the world. Well, I've got like half a drink left and a full bladder. A bloke will have to go to the toilet very shortly. If you have any more questions, definitely feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer them. If it's something I don't want to answer, I'll just tell you no. It doesn't worry me. What? You want me to do the talking? Come on. I'm an introvert, mate. Like, play Trip to Roma while you take a leak. Oh, give me a second. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, I have to clean my own pipes. I'm going to do it too. We're going to play Trip to Roma. I'm going to take a leak and we'll be back. Can you hear that? I'll be back. What a great idea that was. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, mate. I appreciate the donation. Awesome, mate. Cheers. I should have done that a couple of hours ago. I'm just going to have a quick look on YouTube. I think Bloody Bruce has a video coming out shortly. In half an hour, I may be awake. Nah, all good, Tumbleweed. All good. I did wash my hands. Thank you very much. I didn't wash up to my elbows. I washed my hands. . 60 sounds. How are you, mate? Oh, I didn't notice Bruce was here earlier. I didn't notice. I didn't use soap on the rope, mate. I used the foam soap in the bathroom. If I had a soap on a rope in the bathroom, Mrs. P would get at me. Oh, okay. No, yeah. It's been hard to keep up with all the comments, man. Like, I'm stoked. I had over 100 people jump on and have a yarn. I had a couple of drinks. Pretty much reached my limit. If I had one more, I may have one more. But yeah, I'm not a big drinker, I'm afraid. It's like when the police pull me over to do an RBT, like they see like a tradesman ute, so they pull you over and they think, yeah, we got this guy. And I'm like, you're pulling over the wrong tradie. You might get me for using duct tape to get my for tying pipes on my rack, but I haven't been drinking. Yeah, I have been to America, Christian. I went to LA, went to Vegas. I know Mexico isn't part of America, but I went to Mexico. I went to Canada. I've traveled a little bit. I've been to America. I've been parts of Africa. Been to Philippines. Been to Thailand. Yeah, I do like traveling. I wish I could do more, but yeah, haven't been able to do it for a couple of years, mate. So yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know that about the UK. I haven't been to Europe yet. No, I have not been to Europe. I'd like to go for it'd be nice to have a couple of months, to go and do something like that. What's that? Mrs. P, she's traveled everywhere, mate. She's been to Europe. She's been to Egypt, Morocco. Where else have you been? Mrs. P's been everywhere. Like Everest, she's climbed Mount Everest. She has done so much. She's done more traveling than me. So, there's a picture up there of a line I took in Africa, like a close up, like on the back wall when we went to Africa on a safari together. We had only just met and been with each other for a year, and it was like, we'll see how this goes. If we last camping with hyenas and Cape Buffalo, then we might last. And yeah. What was the place we stayed at Gympie? Hangar O. Hangar O is where we stayed at Gympie. It was very quiet. There were not many people there. We were glamping, mate. We weren't we weren't camping. But it was nice and relaxing. It was a good break. I just went with family, like my sister and that. Tried fishing while I was at Gympie. I went fishing twice while I was at Gympie. Caught nothing. Lost one lure. I spoke to my mate today. He's like, you keen to go fishing tomorrow? Because Mrs. P, Little P go away tomorrow and come back Wednesday. So I've got a few days on my own. And I said, yeah, we'll go fishing in the Arvo. He goes, I'm out of lures. I said, I've got lures covered. Don't worry. He goes, I'll take you to a spot. We're certain to catch something. Okay. I'm telling you right now, the chance of me catching a fish on a lure is like 1,000 to 1. Okay. In 12 months, I've caught 2 fish on lures, 2 perch. Like, I don't get it. I've lost more lures than what I've caught fish. I lose nearly 2 lures every trip. Maybe I might even do a bit of a live while we're fishing, depending where he takes me. He said he got a special spot. So he does a lot of fishing in the area around where we live. So he knows all these areas. So, yeah. It could be. I'll have to tell him not to swear. That's all. When the boys are together, we talk about stuff that I won't talk about on a live stream. And there's some swearing that can happen. So I'll have to tell him to keep it down. No worries, Joe. Enjoy your evening, mate. Hello, Jonathan. No worries, Randy. I'm actually a very introverted kind of guy, to be honest. So for me to do live streams and put myself on YouTube to be criticized and watched is well out of my comfort zone. But as time's gone on, I've got more confident, which is good. Dogs. I have 4 dogs. Where are my dogs? Are all the dogs with you? Oh, man, I should grab one of my dogs. You could have met Fat Charlie. Man, where's Fat Charlie? Wait there. I'm going to find Fat Charlie. Where's Fat Charlie? Yeah, we have 4 dogs. Oh, this is my oldest dog, Fat Charlie. He was asleep. I just woke him up. Don't get offended because I call him fat. He just eats all the food. Okay? Come here, mate. Go on. You ready? Oh, he's very old. He's very heavy. Mrs. P needs to give him a haircut. Hello, YouTube. How are you going? Good night, mate. He normally sleeps outside and or on one of the dog beds, or he sleeps under my feet while I'm at the computer. But as soon as I go to bed, he cries and I have to pick him up and put him in our bed. I'm not kidding. We have 4 dogs that sleep in our bed every night. We had one pass away last year, so we had 5. And we used to have 5 dogs sleeping in our bed. We have king-size bed, so big bed. But dogs everywhere. Out of control. It is 12 o'clock. It is getting a bit late. It is Saturday night, though. I don't like to go to bed. 10:30 to 12 is when I normally go to bed. So I'm a bit of a more of a late night person. Yeah. Crowd control, Charlie. Nah, he's harmless these days. Honestly, he's going to be the next one. He's reached that stage. Poor bloke. So, he's Shih Tzu Maltese. He is, what am I, 43, 20, he's like 15, 16 years old. I don't watch AFL. I don't watch much sport, mate. I don't watch much TV, big dog. I tend to watch a little bit of YouTube for stuff that I want to watch. I do a fair bit of work and then family time. So yeah. If I watch sport, it is normally rugby league, but I don't watch as much as I used to. But AFL, I've never kind of got into it. Our little one is in bed by 7 most nights, between 6 and 7. Routine is very, very important with her. You're going to have to breed. Breed. Have a beard. I thought you meant breed. I'm like, oh, man. I've had a few drinks. I don't have time to breed. Nah. The beard is like a yearly thing. Sometimes 2 yearly. I will take Broncos because they're local over Cowboys, yes. Manly supporter, eh? Interesting. Nah, righto. I'll see you in the next one. And yes, I say righto normally. It's not something I make up. Our dogs are good company, Chris. We do have 4. We have a Go the Storm, yes. Yeah, Dolphins. Are you a Brisbane person, big dog? Because I don't think they're called the Dolphins, mate. I think they're called Moreton Shire or something weird like that. They're not called the Dolphins, eh? Mrs. P said hello earlier. She's actually still laying in a bed awake. Because when I went to the bathroom, she said she's still awake. She should be asleep, Mrs. P. She's got a big day tomorrow. Big dog, you there? Because I don't think they're called the Redcliffe Dolphins, mate. I've got a feeling it's something Moreton Shire or something Moreton Bay or something weird like that, which is a real shame. They should be called Redcliffe. My favourite meal, I like steak, mate. These days, I'm a big fan of steak. 100% grass-fed beef. Nothing else. I get it delivered from Mulaney Meats. We have a full lamb coming and 1/8 of a beast coming over the next week or so. So I order my meat like that. And I like just to walk downstairs to the freezer and grab a cut of meat, bag of mince, whatever it is. And yeah, but last time we got like a quarter of a beast. This time we got some lamb to mix it up. But it's still the same, all 100% grass-fed. You can't go wrong. It tastes so much better than the shops. Nah, I haven't ever. I'll cook most of my steak on the Weber, right? Really? It's Redcliffe Dolphins? I honestly thought it was Moreton Bay something. That's what they're talking about. Wow. I hope it stays Redcliffe Dolphins. It'll be such a shame to change the name. That name has been Redcliffe Dolphins ever since I've been a kid. But hey, money will do anything. Yeah, it's been Dolphins for such a long time. They should never change it. But that's what money does, mate. It's a shame. Yeah. The Dolphins is a huge leagues club. I haven't been there for years, like actually inside. Like I drive past it for work, but it is massive, mate. Oh, really? Oh, Wally Lawes, mate. Yeah, see, I prefer old day football than the new day stuff, mate. I find it. I don't drink much beer. I'll have a Corona and lime. I'll mostly drink vodka. I did have like a jalapeno smoked pineapple beer the other week, and that was absolutely lovely. And I was talking to my mate's wife today, and that was out at Debra, and we're out at one of those like breweries, and we're going to go out there again shortly and have a meal and a couple of those beers because they were very good. Yeah, mate. I've never watched a game there, so I don't know. Chris, I've been doing plumbing since high school, mate. As soon as I finished high school, I started. Yeah, all those clubs are funded by pokies, mate. I wish we were like the WA and pokies were only in the casino. I think they're such a trap, and they shouldn't be in every suburb and every pub. It destroys people's lives. No worries, Dan. Take care, mate. Yeah, smoke, mate. I'm not a big beer drinker, and we got a couple of schooners of this jalapeno and smoked pineapple, and it was absolutely delicious. It was he did some research, and it's from the brewery under the Storybridge Hotel. I can't remember the name of it. For 16 beers, it was like $120. Like, it was not cheap, but it was so nice. Yeah, maybe if you can find an edge in sports betting, it's all good. I don't bet on sports. I don't play pokies. Is that the brewing company under the Storybridge Felons? Or is it the Green Beacon, or is that another one I'm thinking of? No worries, DJ. Take care, mate. A lot of toads come out of stormwater drains. It's part of it. Yeah, the Green Beacons at Newstead then, yeah. Yeah. I've been there. And I've been to the one under the Story Bridge too. I just can't remember the name. It is Fallon? Okay, cool. Yeah. We had a mate's 40th there quite a few years ago. And it's pretty good. How many toads do you reckon? I don't want to tell this toad how many toads are blasted out of drains. Nah, they're so common. They're a pest. Like, I'm nice to them. Yeah, I'm doing a job, but they're a pest. You know, most Queenslanders grew up hitting cane toads with golf clubs, so that was just the way of life. They're a pest. They're not something. They're not a good animal for us. The 3-wood. What about 9-iron? But I am respectful of the cane toad while I am clearing a drain because it's their home. They do, yeah. I used to scare my mum with a leaf because she was scared of green tree frogs, so I used to get a leaf and just scare her. What a terrible kid. Only joking. She loves me. Brucey boy, 15 minutes away. 15. Well, we didn't break Drain Addict's 1,500 views. We hit 115, which I'm pretty happy with for my first attempt. You know, for a small channel, we should do the maths. I've got 20,000 subscribers. He's got 500,000. That's 10, 20, 25x. Yeah, well, it's not bad. Amount of subscribers compared to him. Amount of views. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I've never thought of streaming on Twitch. I don't have time. I've tried TikTok, and bits on Instagram. YouTube takes up too much of my time, between work and everything else. So At the moment, I think a lot of the subs in the analytics are from America. I think a big portion. Yeah. I know the age bracket. Age bracket is my age and older. So yeah, she actually set up. She has time. It's hard for her to find time herself, mate, to do it. So, but she has taken over it. But it's just time. Yeah. Oh, you're a young fella, big dog. I remember when I was 30. No way would I have a YouTube channel when I was 30. I was a very different person at 30. Yeah. Yeah, see, honestly, yeah, the analytics say most people is from my age, maybe like a little bit younger than me, upwards, yeah. If I weren't clearing drains, what would I be doing? Playing poker, mate. That's it. But I want to be a family man. I want to be home, so yeah. Nah, all good, Chris. All good, Chris. Yeah, yeah. I get covered in crap water quite often. I got covered in crap water on Friday. It sprayed up in my face. Yes. Admiral, how are you? Big dog, I looked at your mate's drain at Burbank. Burbank. Who's your mate? Big dog. Steve? Burbank. Steve, yeah. What a memory. There's a reason why I remember that guy, I think. He does a lot of studying of stuff. We had an interesting conversation. Yeah, Randy, I don't stress too much. It is what it is. Yeah, he did. Yeah. If it's the Steve I'm thinking about at Burbank on a bit of property, I was happy to have a chat to him after the job. He was an interesting character. I'm like that. If I can, math. Yeah. I'm so certain. I know exactly. Fuckslux. I think. Yeah. He was pretty switched on guy, and I like people like that. We had. I can't remember the golden retriever. I think he had an Asian partner though, and an Asian daughter. From memory. Yep. How good is my memory for certain things? Just because we had a very good chat after the job was done. We had some similarities on hobbies, and we both knew of a similar person. Yeah. He seemed like a nice guy. Tell him I said g'day. Tell him I said g'day. I liked him. He was good. Yeah. Hello, Crystal. Madball is one of my favorite characters at the moment. There's the Madball. This is what I'm going to look like by the time I finish work, I reckon. Oops. Teeth missing, just Band-Aids, had it. Yeah. A life of jetting, I say. Oh, the Waterloo in the Valley. I used to do security when I was like 28, 30 at the Waterloo. I did security back then. Yeah. On Fridays and Saturday nights, the old Waterloo Hotel. There's some bands there. And I did some security. Take care, Beaver. Now, you should touch base with me one day, big dog. Reach out and introduce yourself as a person, because maybe, yeah. I remember Steve, mate. I don't know if I'm going to make a video with his drain. I don't know. I can't remember from memory if I'm going to. Where's my list? I don't think I was going to. I think it was more a lot of cameraing and stuff like that. Like, I found out what was going on for him, but I don't think it made a video. So if you work close by and he told you about me, yeah, we probably know a same person. Yeah, I can jet an ag line, mate. I've cleared plenty of ag lines. Joe, if you're in Brisbane, let me know. If I can get access, I can sort it normally. As long as it's not squashed and completely had it. Try and give it some life. Yeah. I'm always intrigued, big dog. I'm always intrigued by people like that. It interests me. I know other people similar to him. No, I don't. That's why I remember as soon as you said Burbank, it just went. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. Randy, how many clogs do you do on a normal day? It varies, mate. I mix up my jobs between block drains and maintenance jobs. So just general maintenance. I average over 5 a week of block drains. So that's pretty standard for me. It's not bad for a bloke who works on his own, but I also have to take in consideration I have had quite a few years of plumbing due to personal health. So, making the comeback I'm making impact, put it that way. $119 I saw at its highest. 119. What's 119? Is that a video? Is that the video number 119? I'm just going to grab my phone and have a look. No, it's not the video that I was thinking of. Oh, wow. We've been chatting for over 3 hours. See, I'm a slow drinker. I've had 4 drinks in 3 hours. Told you, I don't drink much. Okay, Sequest, I'm happy to answer this question. Very happy to answer this question. The brand of Jetta I use, I would never, ever, ever recommend to anyone. I just got your text, big dog. I'll look at it later. Sequest, I would never ever recommend that brand Jetta or that company. That's the second time I've purchased from them. Their quality equipment is not up to standard. Their service, the way they speak to people, is not up to standard. They abused Mrs. P over the phone. They're lucky they're in Sydney and not in Brisbane. I'd never, ever, ever recommend it. That's why I don't talk about their camera, their Jetta, and stuff like that. I talk about other things. I talk about the brand and the people I respect. So that's why. So I won't go into too much detail, mate. It's just the qualities. It's just crap, mate. I wouldn't recommend them to anyone. Yeah, it's very different with the snow, apparently. Yeah, Scott, mate. For a block drain, I'll go to South Brisbane. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. That's okay, Sequest. I'm very honest and upfront, mate. Yeah. You can't sell equipment that's not up to standard for the price that's been sold for, and then speak to people like that. So, okay, everyone, I am thinking about calling it a night. Matt, I'll give you a quick update with you. Mrs. P followed up just the other day, and hopefully 2 weeks away. The boxes are, they're saying 2 weeks. I'm saying longer. I'm hoping I'll have the boxes on the ute and then get the Jetta on the ute and get everything set back up the way I want it. It just takes time, mate. Nothing is happening quickly. There is another plan of getting Penetrator block drains all wrapped around the boxes and promoting the YouTube channel. I have been pricing that too. So hopefully the boxes end up well as a mad ball. And hopefully the boxes end up well. And then I end up doing that. So yeah. As soon as it's done, I will be letting you know. And then once it's all rolled out, yeah, the videos, you'll start seeing it too. Bring back the beard. The missus don't like it, mate. She hates it. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for the chat. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. It's been great. Take care. And hopefully I can get a video out for Monday morning. I was meant to do it tonight, but I spent 3 hours having a chat, which is worthwhile. Hooroo. Take care. Right off. I'll see you on the next one.